Ok, du coup c'est triplé. Ok.
With these macking words, nerd, thought square stage sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. Playing my part, I'm Mr. Furley, quit interrupting, I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in a million, I'm in a million,
Ok. Je vais voir ce que c'est. Alors. Est-ce qu'il y a des bonnes cartes dans le lot? Paul George. Let's go hopping off a plane to the back, my son in time, got no play. Alors. Bam 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 bam. Normalement, je peux monter 80. Pas assez. Parce que là, on va dire défi quotidien. C'est un klaxon. Parce que je trouve que ça sert à rien. Je trouve qu'il sert à rien le klaxon, ouais. C'est juste un klaxon en fait. Il n'y a rien de... Alors...
Sac de frappe. Du coup, je vais frapper dans le sac. D'où le nom sac de frappe. On va continuer à monter ce petit jouet. Il est quand même assez puissant. Il faut juste que je mette les insignes parce que il me semble qu'il a des insignes. Il faudrait que je les mette. Allez, pro de la boxe. Vas-y. Boum, 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 boum. Allez, boum. Ah, des fois, ça peut paraître un peu plus compliqué. Des fois, c'est plus facile en fait. Tout dépend. Ça dépend de tellement de choses en vrai. Alors, une de ces quatre, je rejouerai à NBA2K25, mais je vais attendre encore un peu pour le réinstaller avant la fin comment dire, avant la fermeture des serveurs. Là, je m'éclate. Des fois, on pourrait croire, non, ouais, nous, tu t'éclates pas, c'est quand même. Ah, là, j'ai un peu merdé. Vas-y. On y est presque. Presque 4 étoiles. Ouais. Je dis bien presque. C'est faisable. Mais en gros, faut pas se foirer. Foirage. Voilà, nickel, c'est pas mal ça. C'est pas mal. C'est pas mal du tout. Je vais faire la détente sèche. Vas-y. Je vais faire la détente sèche. Ce truc là c'est assez simple. Il n'y a rien de plus complexe que la détente sèche. Au début je galérais, mais je crois que c'est parce que j'avais du mal à comprendre. Et là faut juste mettre son stick. Pas faire trop fort. Après c'est comme tout, c'est une question de coup de main. Une fois que vous avez le coup de main, c'est beaucoup plus facile après. Voilà. C'est de plus en plus simple, on va dire. Voilà. Parce que des fois on peut croire que c'est difficile. Ça peut être difficile, mais une fois que vous avez le coup de main, ce sera un peu plus simple. Voilà. Ce sera un peu plus simple pour vous, même pour moi en fait, c'est de le faire régulièrement. La régularité aussi, ça c'est pas mal, comme ça on a plus de facilité pour réussir de base les activités quotidiennes et tout, voilà. Faut être un peu plus régulier. Et c'est clair, hein, si on est plus régulier, du coup on a plus de chances de réussir. Que des fois ça pourrait paraître extrêmement simple, mais ça peut être plus complexe en fait. C'est une question de timing, une question de aussi d'habitude. Parce que c'est à force d'entraînement en fait, de jouer régulièrement et tout, ben on prend cette habitude. On devient de plus en plus fort en fait, c'est ça. Hein. On n'est pas bon direct, c'est avec de l'entraînement qu'on devient meilleur. Là c'est contre les New York Knicks que je joue. Parce que le cas il se dit pas, c'est ceux qui disent ouais mais c'est bizarre. Le cas se dit pas. C'est pas Knix, c'est Nix. Parce qu'il y en a qui disent ouais, pourquoi tu dis pas le cas? Parce que le cas il se dit pas. Allez, c'est parti. Là, il faudrait que je rejoigne ces quatre avec les deux autres. Alors. Ah, ça monte peut-être légèrement de la zik. Alors. Putain. Dites liker. Hop. Parce que moi j'aime bien jouer sur PS5 avec de la zik. Bon.
You can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for this special NBA presentation. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Philadelphia 76ers. My friend, when your team is in the second
C'est de la détente.
do you play it differently?
Détends les pieds.
Depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It
Vas-y.
just depends, BA.
J'ai.
Let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia
Voilà.
76ers. Andre Drummond is out there with
Mouvement de
Joel
la balle et
Embiid.
tout.
Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the small forward position. Hart from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win. Yeah, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Towns with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Can't connect from short range.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there
Allez.
anything you think is underrated about him?
Boom.
You know, BA, I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Allez, allez, allez.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
Vas-y. Comment la passe?
To the inside. Here's MP. That one's good for two.
Nickel.
MP's got his third basket on the night right there. And New York has possession. 4-point game. Hart passes to Brunson. No luck on that one. Good D by MP. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. George outside. MP looking around. It's McCain on the wing. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to
Pass.
to him.
Gracias.
Stand up and do your best to guard
Gracias,
without fouling.
gracias.
Embiid excels
Putain.
at beating defenders, and we can't afford to give him 3 points at the line. Guys,
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. New York on D. They trail by 7. Outside McCain. Back to MP. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot.
Vas-y.
Late clock. The Sixers
J'ai.
need to pull one up here. And the basket by MP.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over the season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win
Darling
championships.
Brunson.
Especially fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited. For the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Sean, thanks very much. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
I joie l'appétit,
Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New York has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Taking a look at Philadelphia. MP is out there with Jared McCain. And it's Joel Embiid. And there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the 3. The small forward. Here's MP. And Donnie pulls it down. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Nice shot by McBride.
Hey, I know Brunson can score the best of them, but I love when he's playing the true quintessential point guard role out there.
And stolen by Brunson. Pass break, New York. It's stolen.
bien joué.
And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now here's McBride. From downtown. They get it back. Here's Danier. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively. Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Pass to Bridges. Wide open. And he hits the jump.
Ouais, j'ai pas mis le bon signe en vrai.
Kel Bridges lethal with the catch and shoot. Got to run him off those kinds of moves.
Towns for 3. Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Towns.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Anobi, he's checked in for New York. The 76ers also with a sub. George is checked in. Offensive rebound. Embiid misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot. And you know, they got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Ah ouais, putain, c'est un jeune, c'est fou.
Right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Towns. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Brunson against MP. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress. Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas. You know what kind of
J'ai plus.
Stolen by Brunson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you guys.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Here's MP. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Dallas. On the take, MP attacking the basket.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And here's New York now. Huge run right now for them, going 19 to Brogdon finds Brunson. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George passes to MP. It's deflected.
What a big-time denial by Anthony. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
Here's McCain.
Je vais le mettre là.
Outside. Pass to MP. Drummond for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. New York out in front, up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Happy to have you with me. And the Eastern Conference winner, MP.
MP obviously deserves this. Impacts the game in so many ways. You can't overstate his influence to the team.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the New York Knicks.
So, if you've been
And that'll do it for us.
Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half, man, will take a lot out of it.
We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now. It's more accessible too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Brunson outside. Shot comes out.
Despite his shooting moves, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Stolen by Bridges. Here we go, 1-on-1. The 3. And it's Jalen Brunson for the 3. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
You can't forget to guard these corner spots. Guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Philadelphia moving it around. George outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Knicks leading by 17. Bridges with it. And McCain picks him up defensively. Pass to Brunson. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I think they're getting... Caught in between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies,
21 d'écart.
starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings. I did all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Outside McCain, pass to MP. Back to McCain. To the middle. MP no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game.
They've had a hard
signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max contract.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of limiting selfish attitude you want from a guy who's fantastic.
And some changes here for New York. McCourty comes in for Hart, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Anunoby. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Nie pozwolę.
Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
Pass to Towns. And the shot goes in. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Back to MP. And it's stolen by Brunson. Brogdon from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP right side. Pass to Drummond. Back to MP. Outside McCain. Back to MP. Just 4 to shoot. George for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Seconds left in the third. Back to Bridges. 16 feet out. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns just got his third assist of the night. Here's MP. Kicks it to George. Back to MP. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And a deep 3 from Brunson. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night. It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific.
Making a switch here. Kolik's checked in. Here's Brogdon taking a look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's MP in at the point.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Yep, that one's good.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to McCourty. Outside Brogdon. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's stolen by
Ah,
Brogdon.
putain.
McBride passes to Brogdon. Here's McCourty. New York working the ball around now. There's the screen. Here's McBride. Drops in the 3. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range. Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the defense and took advantage of it. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
New York has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to McBride. Here's Shaman. Outside McBride. Fires from deep. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they needed this win tonight after failing to come away victorious in the first matchup against these guys. Now they've evened up this season series at 1 apiece against Philadelphia.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Knocks down the long J.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And MP throws it down.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Shaman. Drummond defending. 40. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Hey guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can bounce.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were so
C'est contre qui du coup? Jamais mis cette tenue. Je vais voir si ça va m'aider ou pas. D'avoir changé de...
Teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This Dan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce on our sideline. I'm Kevin Harlan. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Like what you've seen so far.
Ça m'a l'air mieux.
You can tell that everyone came to play this year.
Ouais, ça me semble un peu mieux.
Now, throwing Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Here's McCain. Following the score by Jamal Murray. And the basket by MP.
Great sign for MP in his career to the ability to convert in traffic.
Pass to Watson. Wide open look here for Murray. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very
Après NBA, je pense que je vais faire GTA 5 version Xbox, mais le solo.
No good for 11 feet. And coach, one thing that David Edelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Avancer dans l'histoire principale là.
in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the triple. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Here's MP. It's blocked. They recover. A 3 from George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It was a smooth 3-point
Ça retrouvé par terre.
hard to develop that strength.
And now let's swing it over to Allen LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal.
Voilà.
Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you.
All right, Allen, we thank you for that. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Jokic. Oubre passes to George. Murray against MP. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players take note.
Brown with it. 12 points his last outing. Jokic kicks to Murray. Stop the run. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. MP's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jokic finds Watson. Now Jokic. Bucket 6. Murray for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, shooters shoot, and Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Watson inside. McCain defending. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Murray. Following the basket by MP. Murray down low. Good team by MP. Oubre outside.
Ça c'est un vieux maillot, je suis toute la nuit date.
They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and all hands on deck helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Embiid inside. He's against Jokic. Embiid, no good. Here's Brown. It is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Nuggets on top of by 2.
Ouais, c'est pas mal. Le buzzer beater.
76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jared McCain comes in for Quentin Grimes. And MP subbed in for Edgecombe. Hardaway.
Écoutez des titres adaptés au moment présent, que ce soit pour mettre de
Je pense que ce sera fini ce match-là et après je pourrai le faire.
Murray for three. It's all the way.
Allez, allez. Dommage.
dans une qualité supérieure.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is
Un point d'écart.
best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. He has earned his spot.
Allez, allez, allez. Et merde. Chier.
Avec cette fonctionnalité, vous et vos
Now Valanciunas, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. For three, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
He's got lucky there. More than that, he's making action.
And now, Allen Forrest has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He dropped 24 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate the update. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Yeah, so now the question. Can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
As to Murray, over MP, and there's Murray on the assist by Brown.
La la la, something.
His third assist on the night. MP drives in,
Yeah.
and MP throws it down.
On the take,
Hallelujah.
big game.
There's Valanciunas.
Dancing.
That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Kelly Oubre checked in for the 76ers. Paul George comes in for Maxey. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Johnson. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray.
Na na na.
Subbed in for Bruce Brown.
Na na na.
2 chances at the line.
Na na na. Yeah. On te donne la parmele.
Really something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Gordon kicks to Jokic.
Na
From
na na.
downtown. Rebound by the 76ers.
Na
Against
na
New York
na.
in their last game play.
Oh putain. Oh débat. Alors. Oh nana.
Control. In that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
To the inside. Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
Nice.
Lanes to move now.
Bon, the king MP now.
Buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Brown.
Oh na na. Na na na.
Inside.
Na na na.
Here's Jokic.
Na na na.
And foul on the shot.
Quand t'es dans na na.
The free throw line.
Jokic is such an
Na na na.
He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake.
Quand t'es dans da da.
Inside
Na
makes
na
both from the
na.
line.
And he's shown
Na,
a great
na,
touch
na.
at the line. They've tested
Na,
the big
na,
guy,
na.
but he's come through.
Quand t'es dans da
Pushes to
da.
MP. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Bébé.
Gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go waste.
Quand t'es dans da da.
Oubre finds George. Memphis has had a chance to tie it there. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter.
Souvenez de ma fille.
Offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly.
C'est 2 mois maintenant. Mais pour me rappeler les vacances.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the and that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Hart.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his
Allez.
fearlessness so far. He's charging
Vas-y,
inside
Joël.
like no one can stop him.
We've got George. Jerry McCain is out there.
Nice.
And there's Embiid. And it's Oubre in the four-man position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. So, Greg, you played the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping yourself every year. There's just so much talent. That could be as difficult as anything. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Once in case to Gordon. No good with the triple. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Embiid. Comes up empty down low. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through.
Aaron
He said,
Gordon.
basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back over to you.
Something perspective. Thanks so much, Allen, for the report.
Incredible game so far. He's shooting the sides.
Nice King Game Pinner.
Nuggets lead by 4. So David Edelman decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Look at Philadelphia. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
Go to know the goat.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. For 3, Murray. Philadelphia grabs a miss. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. That's to George. Sinks the triple.
Nice.
George has got 6 points.
Allez les gars, faut cartonner.
4 or 5 so far.
For 3, Murray drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Well, he's the reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's McCain. And George kicks to MP. Clock at 4. That's good for George.
Good. Ah oui, j'ai pas regardé les stats qui est le meilleur. Ah, c'est vrai que Jamal Murray. 2 points. Nikola Jokic, 2 points. Ça me paraît étonnant.
Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
De base, il est balèze.
On Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
Voilà. Un point d'écart.
This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
En gros, si t'as un vieux foot de merde, j'ai envoyé ce qu'on appelle une brique, un parfum, une nuancée si vous préférez.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Maxey's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Denver with a change here, too. Pickett's checked in. Back to MP. Pass to George. There's the three.
Ah, dommage.
Jokic has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, he's terrible with elite size and athleticism. Since he's played at Purple, the more the same.
Bien.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Here's Pickett. From outside off the mark. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Allez. Voilà.
Denver's got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Jokic. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most
J'ai été contré, je fais combien de ballons perdus? C'est mieux.
Without a moment to spare.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the night.
Beaucoup plus. Il est beaucoup plus performant. J'ai l'impression de galérer dans ma phrase, mais en plus c'est vrai.
Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. And MP subbed in for Maxey. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Johnson. Peyton Watson, he's checked
Le but c'est... Et merde. Bon bah premier ballon perdu. Ah non même pas. D'ailleurs le but c'est pas de l'envoyer, ce que je sais pas. Je l'aime bien, il l'envoie et ça rebondit. Et un peu bizarre. Et tout défoncé. Merci, hein. Allez. Merci. Il y a moyen de réduire l'écart, gagner avant, mais de réduire l'écart, il y a moyen. En général, quand je parle pas, c'est que je suis concentré. Bien. Allez. Ah, dommage. Allez. Voilà. 3 points d'écart. Ok. Là, ils enchaînent. Vas-y. J'ai plus. Et j'avais mais raté. 8 points d'écart pour lui encore. Et Joël. Ouais. Dommage.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and crucial points just made the play.
Que je les dise. Putain de merde.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Voilà.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can
Nice.
sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him.
Bien joué. Même à moi. Ah, j'ai fait un heure de lait quand même, hein, mais après j'ai fait un GTA. Et il se demandait c'est quoi ce truc, c'était une mascotte. Même si c'est pas vraiment utile, je vais peut-être quand même faire la course en vrai. Je vais gagner un klaxon. Nickel. Vous devez demander c'est quoi cette course? Mascotte. The Houston Rockets. Il y a Mario Kart. Est-ce qu'avec des petits animaux? Ah, GTA, l'histoire, ça va être cool. The Reprend. Yeah. Là, ça a sorti au karting et tout. Il m'a arrêté là, il fait un peut-être 2-3 paniers avant. GTA. Ah, il y a un truc que je vois bien avec les diamants. Ça. C'est que les diamants, ça le fait grave.
Dis-moi, il y a un client qui a demandé un bière rouge.
Ce qui est marrant, on va dire, c'est que mon signe astrologique c'est un lion et j'ai mis le lion.
Elle révèle ses fortes notes de fruits rouges et d'épices grâce aux subtilistes et à l'intensité de son mal.
Ouais, c'est intense.
Et c'est un hasard, wesh. Comme diraient les... je sais plus quel mec, je ne pense pas. Ah,
vous rêvez d'être propriétaire d'un appartement neuf dès l'été 2026? Découvrez votre prochaine résidence au cœur de la ville de Carva. Ce samedi 11 avril, opération portes ouvertes de 10h à 17h. Visitez votre prochain appartement, une chambre à partir de 167 100 €. Info sur territoire62.fr ou au 07 72 39 00 45. Avec Territoire 62, votre rêve devient réalité.
Écoutez des titres adaptés au moment présent, que ce soit pour mettre de l'ambiance ou vous détendre le soir. Compilez la bande-son de votre journée.
Tiens, j'ai pas testé cette mascotte.
Sur Spotify Premium. Appuyez sur la bannière pour en savoir plus.
Je vais couper le son, voir si... J'envoie. Moi, ma mascotte préférée, c'est celle-ci. Benny le Balls. C'est celle que je préfère le plus. qui serait kiffant, ce qui aurait été kiffant, c'est d'avoir la mascotte, mais au lieu que le maillot il soit blanc, ça aurait été bien rouge. Mais bon, ça passe quand même. Hein. Allez, dribblant. Sur le 25, j'ai la même, mais version Saint-Patrick. Sur le NBA2K26, ps5 et Xbox. J'ai les deux. Oui. Boum. Allez. Allez, un dernier petit dribble. Je vais m'arrêter jusqu'à ce que je le mette. Voilà. Alors, je vais m'arrêter jusqu'à ce que je le mette. Du coup, on se retrouve après sur GTA 5. Non, le online. Pour avancer dans l'histoire principale, ce sera intéressant parce qu'il faut que je continue aussi. Je me dis, ouais, tu fais pas le online. Bah, faut faire un peu de tout en vrai. Online, j'ai avancé. En vrai, ça va. Mais sur l'histoire principale, on va dire, du GTA, j'ai avancé un peu, mais il faut que j'avance un peu plus. Et Red Dead, je le ferai peut-être la semaine prochaine. Version PS5 et Xbox. Sur ce, je vous dis, je fais un truc avant. Sur ce, je vous dis à toutes. Peace.